So what is basically our mindset? Okay, we are here to learn how to work with our mindset. Now, my name is Diana Dil, and I am helping women to be more mindful. Like, because when the way that our mindset works, it's here I think, but what's controlling myself, my decisions, my life, if I'm gonna have more money in my life, what kind of relationship I will attract. Who's still single here? All married? Still single? So I'm attractive to myself, not from here, from my thoughts, but from my mindset. What I believe, that I believe in myself. Who do I think who I am? My self-value. That the world is basically projecting of who I am. And all of my beliefs about myself comes from my childhood. Now, as I grow, that's what I believe. So if I believe money is hard to get, we're gonna work very hard on money. So if my belief, all demands are, I had some client that she said she couldn't get married because she believed that, but in the end of the day, she always comes to conclusion like celebration, married, but always something messed up and she broke up and doesn't work. Because when I asked her, what are your beliefs? I digging more and more and more. She said, all the men they're gonna cheat me one day. So she believed men are cheaters. So that's why her mindset wants to protect her and doesn't want her to make the next step because she's afraid. So our subconscious mind basically control all our decisions in life. You want it or you don't want. What kind of a mother you're gonna be? I just spoke with some mother. She says, I'm screaming on my child, but I just realized that I'm screaming on myself because I don't want them to be like me. I want them to be better than me. But what happening basically? What happening? She has this conflict. She don't want to be like her parents. But in the trigger moment, what happening?
She becomes her parents.
You know, it's all from her subconscious mind. Now, she used to do everything opposite from her parents, but now when it's trigger moment, the same word. She says, I even repeat the same words. Like my parents used to like screaming and yelling at me, the same way, the same words. So we see that our mindset, basically, that's how it works. Now, the way that I start my journey, it's when I learned so much about parenting, so much about marriage, how to be a better mother, how to be a better wife. But I found out myself all the time, forgetting about these lectures, about this course that I took, paid tons of money. In the real moment, I couldn't control myself. And then I feel disappointment and angry and upset and guilt and shame and like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just apply whatever happening over there? Then I didn't give up, and I want to say thank you for Hashem, for I am that just didn't give up. And I remember that I asked one of the coaches over there, like about the parenting that she was teaching. She told me, listen, if you didn't get this when you were a parent, because she was teaching, when a child doesn't want to do what you want, so you just come back down to him, look, eye contact, you know, like 1, 2, 3, and finish the story. You want to do that, but your anger and your frustration are holding you back from this, and you just can't control yourself, right? But then what do you feel? Such a horrible mother. I'm such a horrible person, you know? And all this guilt, does it make you be better mother or worse? Does it help you to come close to your goal or more far, right? So that's why I found the right mentor that just teach me after 2 sessions. I'm like, oh my God, why nobody tells me that before? Once she just break it down for me, what is the cause of my thoughts my background, for like from where it's come from, that was much easier. I'm gonna give you also one example. My daughter, she was like 4 years old, and she used to go and eat salt from the table and put in her fingers. Now remember, anything that is triggering you, that you're so like overreactive, it's not because you're overreactive and you have no patience. It's not. Everybody says, oh, you need to be patient. Yeah, you're losing your patience. Because those buttons that your kids are triggering you, or your husband, your kids, those buttons, that mean over there, it's a gift. Hashem want to tell you, he's pressing the same button over and over again. Yeah, I know, I also react this way. It's a gift because from there, you can learn about yourself so much. You have the opportunity over there to, because if it's repeating on himself in many, many areas, that means something in you, bring it. Something in you is supposed to being healed. And once it's healed, it stops.
So what does that mean if a kid is constantly being disrespectful?
So so I'm just gonna give you example of my child. So she used to eat all the time this salt, okay? And once and I was like so like angry on her, like stop doing it. I was running after her and hiding the salt from her. She was just 4, 3.5, and that was. I realized that I can't control myself. It's like so irritating me. My husband says, leave her alone. Don't pay attention. She's gonna stop. But what happening? Everybody tells you, don't pay attention. Don't take it personally, right? But how are you not to take it personally? Remember, everything that you take personally, it is matter. It is important. That means this is something over there that's important for you, knocking on your door. And usually this child like never listened, no matter what I did, nothing. But this point when this is just one example. Once I understand why it's bothering me, what are my thoughts, what am I feeling, from where it's come from, automatically it stopped. Because why? Because when my mentor asked me like, okay, once she's taking it, what are your feelings? I said, I feel frustrated. I feel like, she asked me questions like while I'm in my deep meditation, and then so many things come out. Because it shows me like she's doing that, okay? Like there's no food at home. Like I'm not cooking. I'm not good enough. You know? There's so much under. Now she just pressed the button. She didn't really trying to like to bothering me. She's just doing it like as a child. But for me, that was my point when I realized, oh my God, like so that's how it works. She don't appreciate me, like I'm not a good mother. So for me, it comes already not from her. This button that she pressed comes already. I've carried this with myself a long time ago. Now this is just one example that it came here, but it's happening in the work when somebody's not appreciating your work and criticizing you or give you a look. It's showing up in marriage when he doesn't see what you do, right? And this is that's not a problem. Is the salt. But what's the problem is that she's not appreciating. I'm not good a mother. Now I'm not good enough. Okay, comes with a lot of areas, with marriage, with friendship, with at work. Not appreciating. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. Now when you are walking in the world with a crown on your head, not good enough. So no matter who pressed the button, it's gonna triggering you. Once you do a healing on this, not good enough, everything's changed. Because when we want to make change, right? Usually I want to ask you, when you are going to a class and you learn some tool about marriage, what they tell you what are they put you focusing on?
Yourself.
If you wanna, let's say, okay, in your parenting, they're focusing you to being more calm or to talk nicely. What are they trying to change? You. But what in you? Attitude, your action. They're focusing first on the action. Talk calmly, speak respectfully, right? What else they say? Take a deep breathing. Count 1, 2, 3. Right? How many times I counted that nothing happened? It's like 1, go to your room. That's it. Like, you know. So, because they're always focusing us, go change your action. Now listen to this. What comes before action?
Reaction.
What comes before action? Before I act?
Things, emotion.
Emotion. Okay? Before emotion, thoughts.
That's one other thing you've been thinking.
Yeah, because it's very quickly.
Yeah.
It's very quickly. It's automatically. Boom. Right?
Yeah.
But once you learn to break it down, to slow down, all right? Slow down from your action, from your feeling, because that's the feeling control your action. And you move forward to your thought, and before your thought, you have the subconscious mind. Now, if you want to change your behaving and you're focusing only on your changing your action, you lose the game. You know how many times when we're trying to change a habit it could be screaming all the time, habit it could be being sad most of the time, bad habit it could be screaming, yelling, feeling worry, anxiety. That's bad habit. Even bad habit it could be messy. When a person is messy, I had some couple that they had very hard, they just married, a year and a half passed, 2 years. They came to me when they were 4 years of marriage, but horrible married, because the husband is very, very organized, neat, and she was like so the opposite. And he says, listen, I am tired of this. I'm like, I can't. That's the problem. Oh my goodness. So all the rabbis, what they give them, change your action, solution, right? That's what they do. They don't know anything else. So being more organized, putting on the stuff, right? Changing the action. But what was her problem? I asked her just one question. We had just one session, and I asked her. She don't do anything. She don't want to do it. She felt very heavy. You know this feeling of heaviness in your chest? Always like pressure. Always pressure around this cleaning. Like she feel like and he was so neat and clean. And they almost like all their fight was about this. I'm tired of paying all your these cleaning ladies, and I'm sick of doing that already. Like I can't handle this anymore. Even so, he doesn't want to pay for so much money. So twice a week cleaning lady, but she was not doing nothing. And I came to her and asked her, "What are your thoughts about cleaning? When I'm telling you the word cleaning, close your eyes." I did meditation with her. What is the word cleaning for you? You know what she told me? Punishing. Punishment. So for her, cleaning and punishment, it's connected. Now, why punishing?
Was that like a child?
When she was a child, she was punished by cleaning all the time. Now, once she have her own house, she don't have to do it, because her brain, remember, punishing comes together with cleaning. So once she want to do it, changing her habit, right, being more organized, being more focused, being more lighter, energetic, she couldn't do it, because her brain says it's punishing. So he's fighting with her not to clean. Understand what's happening? Now this connection is happening for someone. Now whatever we did, once we bring this up, we make the healing from her trauma. I did separation from this word to this feeling. Now if for her, she think, right, if she think it's punishing, what's gonna be her feeling? Overwhelming, anxiety, frustration. And how's gonna be action? No action. She's not gonna do anything, right? Maybe she's gonna do 1, 2, 3 times, but then she's gonna stop. So that could be with anything, no matter what is it, something that's really triggering you, and you feel like you're stuck. You feel like how some lady tells me, I'm feeling like I'm around a mountain. I don't see anywhere, like it's all around mountain. I had some lady that she lost 20 pounds from this work, because always when she was angry, upset, happy, what she was do? Eat. She was fat, like she said, I just want to be a normal sized woman. She lost 20 pounds without diet. Why? Because we learn from where it's come from. What was the root of this changing the habit from the subconscious mind? Because if she's just gonna focusing on, okay, I'm not gonna eat cookies today. How many days she not gonna eat? How many times person trying to do, okay, tomorrow diet?
Every day.
Every day, after holidays, on Sunday, after Sunday, before Sunday, after holiday, and it's all the time. So the food was her compassion, all right? So how can you tell to a person, stop your habit? Because when she eat, how she feel? I have somebody fire me today. And she eat. My husband, my child, and she eating herself instead of the food. Instead, she lost 20 pounds. She thought, no, with no diet. Once she learned to change her habits, she learned to, what's the cause? And it became faster than because it's the work from subconscious mind. It's very powerful. It's not like just 1, 2, 3, like a therapy can take. I did therapy in my life, and it's only talking from your consciously, like, but subconscious work, you're closing your eyes through meditation. That's why it's so powerful, because we found the root, we remove it, we do the job over there, and so automatically, if your thoughts is, so let's take a, so if she feel like, if she think right now she need that this is her automatically, right? She upset, she's sad, she go to eat. That she's doing it automatically. She not even realize that she's doing it. Even if she realized to do that she's doing that it's not gonna help her to change. She know that's the problem, right? How she changed that? We go back, because it's all come from the root of her subconscious mind. We're not talking from here. We're not thinking from here. We're thinking from there. Once she go back, yes, my mom, she said, my mom all the time used to give me a hard time with the second meal. I was always fighting with her about the food, to give me extra snack, to give me extra this. You know, once we break this cycle, she automatically says, you want to see that, Diana? I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. A woman that eats 24/7, before she go to sleep, she think what she's gonna eat. When she wake up, what she's gonna eat. All the time she's eating. I'm not hungry. I don't feel, no, it's okay. You see the powerful of this? That's what I'm saying to the world. Like, we need to focusing on our subconscious mind, because how much hard we're working when we're trying to change our action. We're gonna work very hard. I work very hard. So until I'm gonna working on myself to be a better mom, and you know, but I'm gonna lose them. I want to enjoy them now. I want to enjoy my parenting. I want to enjoy my marriage, right? I want to enjoy my life now. I don't want to. It's gonna take me 10 years. I had some client for 5 years. For 5 years, okay, they're gonna grow up of this. They're gonna grow up of this, but how? How they're gonna grow up? How? Screaming all the time, yelling all the time, punishing all the time. How? What kind of a mother they're gonna remember? Remember, they're not gonna remember what type of food you're gonna put on the table, what kind of clothes you're gonna buy for them. They're gonna remember the experience. What kind of a mother I had? What kind of a mother? I want my kids will take, like, that I'm gonna be their best friend. That I'm gonna be the woman that they will say, I want to be like my mom. My mom is my hero. My mom, she's the woman that I want to be like. So it depends how we, the atmosphere of the house. It doesn't matter. It's not about just what we're doing. And while we're busy all the time, what we're doing all the time. We're doing, when we forget of being. Okay? So now, let's do some exercise. You have some questions? Just stop it.